Happy holidays. Thank you guys for watching my channel and of course this video. I just wanted to share with you ladies some of the items that I picked up. We all know we had Cyber Monday, we had Black Friday, we had the Sephora VIB Rouge sale, and I've just been picking up items along the way. So I wanted to kind of share with you ladies some of the goodies that I picked up. Just full disclosure, my lights went out. They were outside working on some stuff going on out there, and so I had a little bit of an issue going on trying to pull this thing together today and get this video done. So the lights just popped back on, so I'm going to push through. Forgive me, the hair's a little scraggly. I didn't have any heat for the, the power for the curling iron. So anyhow, I'm sure you ladies, we're good, right? So before anything else shuts off, let me go ahead and get into this video. So I did stop into Sephora for the VIB sale. I made a couple of stops. Kind of condensed everything into this one bag. But of course, you all know during that sale, we get 20% off if you're VIB or VIB Rouge. So I'm just going to go through this bag and see what I picked up. First thing is I did pick up the Kat Von D, her Mi Vida. What is it? Mi Vida Loca, her palette. I absolutely fell in love with this palette. I swatched it in the store and I was just like, there were so many palettes out there, but I knew that I was going to come home with this one. So it has, I believe, 24 shadows. The palette has such a beautiful array of colors, and you can transition from spring, summer, fall. It's just a palette you can use all year long. So yeah, so this one here is the newest palette from Kat Von D. Next, I picked up this here from Smashbox. It is their double exposure palette. I know it's been out forever and a day. I just, for whatever reason, didn't have it in my little collection. So as you can see here, there are 14 colors, but the good thing about this palette is that you get 28 different eyeshadow looks depending upon whether you apply these wet or dry. So if you apply them dry, pretty much true to color is what you're going to get here, but once you apply them wet, the colors tend to just intensify just a little bit. So I was excited to hear, oh, come on, 28 shadows for the price of 14, you can't beat that. So this is from Smashbox. The Kat Von D, her duo, this is the lip duo. It has the original Lolita and she came out with a Lolita 2. So these are miniature versions. The full size matte of these are $20 each. So with this lip duo, you get both for $20. So you have the Lolita and the Lolita 2. So yeah, I just picked this up because I was looking for the Lolita. As we all know, they were sold out forever and a day. So the sales lady told me that they got in this lip duo that she put out, and so I just picked this one up instead. I picked up a few items from Makeup Forever. This is their Pro Finish powder. So I picked this up in the number 174, and it reminded me so much of the MAC, their skin mineralized skin finish powder. So yeah, I think this was like either $32 or $34. Then I picked up a primer. This is their new line of primers that they put out, and this one here is, I chose to go with their Radiant primer. So since I do have oily skin, I swatched this one and it had a little bit of a nice matte finish to it. It wasn't too silky or too oily. So this one has just a nice little tint just to give you a little, just a little bit of color in case you're kind of, I don't know, like me sometimes with exfoliating and different things, which is a good thing, but sometimes my skin can get a little lackluster, so that is just a great punch of color with that primer. And this is just one of their new HD concealers. Didn't have the one that I normally use. I know it comes in number 14, but I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But this one has a plastic tip applicator. So yeah, I just picked this up. It's the number 365. So I do love their concealer, so I'm looking forward to trying this one out. Then I picked up this primer from Cover FX. You ladies know I love my Becca mattifying primer. It's like Oh, if you have oily skin, it's just like the holy grail. You need it in your life. So that is what I've been using. But this here is a little small sample of the Cover FX, their mattifying primer. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. I swatched it in the store, you know, seemed pretty good. So I'm gonna try it out. But I just picked up this mattifying primer by Cover FX. I picked up by Benefit. I already have the real push-up eyeliner in black. I love that stuff. It's a little pricey, $24, $25, whatever with tax. But this one here has the trio. So you get a mascara, you get a liner, and you also get the remover. So because as you guys know, this stuff does not come off. Don't even try it with soap and water. Makeup remover, but their own remover. I didn't have it, so I picked up this trio because it came with it. So yeah, love this eyeliner by Benefit. And I picked up 2 items when I went in, I think on my 3rd trip. I picked up the NARS Dual Intensity Blush. If you ladies have not swatched these blushes, these highlighters, what are you waiting for? They are just, oh my God. Can't get it out. They are to die for. Gorgeous. A little pricey, $45, but you know, I mean, it's great quality stuff. And this here is their duo. Like I said, this one here is Coral, and this is a highlighter. I know they have a collaboration. Is it Steve Klein or Stephen Klein? I hope I'm not botching the name. And I was debating going back and forth which to get from his collection or just the regular that have been out already, but I decided to go with the one that was already out. This is the Frenzy. I think this is a newer one, but it's more summery. I know it has a coral, but I just fell in love with it. The other one was more of a deeper kind of wine color, but this popped, and I loved it. So I picked this up from NARS. While I was there, I just picked up this little mini, isn't it cute? Just this little mini ambient highlighting powder from Hourglass. It's been out forever and a day. I just had so many highlighters, and I was just not really trying to spend another $60. You know, this was a little higher price than the other highlighters, so I just decided to pick up this miniature version. It's just this is the ambient dim light. It was under $20 during the sale, so I picked this up. I picked up these drops from Sephora. These are relatively new. These are their like luminous drops. You can add these to like foundations or like if you have a light BB or CC cream. So I swatched this. And it's not too really oily or greasy. I love the fact that it did have kind of like a mattifying finish. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these out. They're the luminous drops, and this also comes in 2 other shades. And this one here is the ultra light. I like this one the best. And lastly, from Sephora, I picked up one of their gel eyeliners. This one here is a waterproof gel eyeliner, and it came in this beautiful sort of rusty orange color, and it was especially with my skin tone, it was just so gorgeous. So I figured, you know, I know it's winter, but for the spring, summer, this would be such a gorgeous, gorgeous summer color. Okay, so those are all the items the damage I did in Sephora during the VIB sale. I know this video is late, but I wanted to wait to add the Cyber Monday and Black Friday deals also that I picked up, but I'm going to have to make a separate video for those items, so I will go ahead and try and get that up ASAP. I promise you that video will be up by this weekend, which will be the first weekend in December. So thank you ladies so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Happy holidays!